Hello, I'm Leah. Today I'm going to talk about demand and supply. Based on this situation, we can identify the demand and supply. These people here is the demand. Demand is the desire of an individual unit in economy to buy goods or services with the ability to pay for that good or services. On the other hand, this gigs is considered as the supply. Supply is defined as the quantity of goods that the producer is willing and able to produce the goods for sale at a given price in the given time. What can make the demand increase or decrease? During festive seasons, demand for goods are usually high. For example, chicken rolls are sold out, especially during Eid season. Price of the product. There is an inverse relationship between price of the product and quantity demand. If the price of goods increase, then the demand will fall. If the price of goods decrease, then the demand will rises. Next, population size can also affect the demand. If the population rises in urban area, then demand for products will also rises. Price of related product consists of two types. First, substitute goods are two or more goods that serve the same function. For example, coffee can be replaced tea as a beverage. Thus, the demand for coffee can be affected by the price of tea. Next, complements are goods that are used together, like car and petrol. If the price of car increases, the demand for petrol will fall. Taste and preference are affected by lifestyle, age, gender, and many more. For example, the trend of using handphone. Now this is like a trend for taking pictures, communication, and surfing the internet. Hence, the demand for handphone rises. Lastly, income of a consumer also affects the quantity demanded. There are three types of goods. First, normal goods. Second, necessity goods. Third, inferior goods. Normal goods are goods people usually buy, such as demand for transportation fees when consumers' income rises. For necessity goods, the goods are demand when needed regardless of the income level. For instance, demand for school uniform will remain constant as income rises. For inferior goods, when income of consumer rises, the demand for low quality rice decreases. Buyers will go for better quality rice to satisfy their needs. But what about factors that make supply increase or decrease? Price of the product. For example, as the price of strawberry rises, quantity supplied for strawberry rises too. Number of sellers also affect the supply. For example, the more the products sell in the market, the more the products are available in the market. Technology, on the other hand, plays an important role in a business. Use of machines means the business will save more time in producing, more useful functions available, and can produce more supplies. What's the difference between changes in demand and changes in quantity demand? This is the graph for change in demand. The changes are due to other factors while price of goods remain constant. No changes in effect on price of goods, while demand curve shift to the left or right. This is the graph for change in quantity demand. The changes are due to price of goods while other factors remain constant. Changes and effect on prices of goods while demand curve remains same, but there's a downward and upward movement on quantity demand curve. What's the difference between changes in supply and changes in quantity supply? This is the graph for change in supply. The changes are due to other factors while price of goods remain constant. No changes and effect on price of goods. Supply curve shift to the left or right. This is the graph for change in quantity supply. The changes are due to price of goods while other factors remain constant. The change and effect on price of goods. Demand curve remains same, but there's a downward and upward movement on quantity supply curve. That's all from me. Bye! Take care and stay safe.